Okay, so excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. Matthias Gonzalez, adios. You have come to the wrong environment. Before you start thinking that you're getting ready to do some more ignorant, estupendo things, you are either going to stay and learn or you are going to be removed. Do not say or type another word. You are being extremely rude. Good. Go away. As I was mentioning, we have two people who decided to access their amygdala this morning and they were looking for a dopamine boost. So obviously, these two people were not in their frontal lobe. When someone comes and says, God bless you, I know that God did not tell them to say that because I'm anointed and appointed to do this. And He would never have somebody come and interrupt work that's already being done on behalf of the kingdom for someone to come in and say, good morning. Come in and say, God bless you. That's not how that works. So that's why both of those people have been removed because they are here for a different reason. They are not being natural and they are not being in their frontal lobe. So before we had the two unaccountable people show up and try to disrupt what's actually taking place with their piffleness, I'm going to go back to what I was originally saying. Who you are happens inside of the frontal lobe. That's where you and your natural personality is. That's where you are. You can't be a natural leader if you are in a hijacked amygdala state. You can't be a natural leader if you got your fake ass in a comfort zone sitting in Loserville somewhere. That's not the real you. The real you would never dare go sit in an unaccountable environment and think for some reason that you're going to flourish. Do things grow in landfills? Yes. Can you consume them without any detox whatsoever? No, you cannot. You actually cannot. Natural in your natural environment. You can tell when something was grown naturally versus it's got all this preservatives and added sugar and all this other shit. You could tell the artificialness and fakeness. And so you're like, I stopped eating things with added sugar in it, went back to do a test. And I mean, you literally can taste the difference. You can taste the fakeness in it. You can feel the fakeness in people. Their representative is what I used to call it back in the day. So you're never going to be your natural self if you are not in your frontal lobe. If you don't operate in your frontal lobe, in the executive function of your brain, you will not be the real you. It's clonitis. Go on my Pinterest page and you will see the definition, the Dr. Donna definition of clonitis. You will be just like everybody else. Just like everybody else. Now, if you spend time with a person, my daughter and I have some of the same mannerisms, but we are two totally 100 different people. We are totally different. Totally different when it comes to our personality. Now, the behaviors, the 74 principles of real leadership are there, but the who we are and how we present ourselves to the world, absolutely totally different. And the only way you can tap into that is you got to be in your frontal lobe. Now, what would stop you from being in your frontal lobe? Fear. Fear. Number one, fear. Hold up. I'm going to be judged. Conformity bias, confirmation bias, cognitive dissonance, all the biases will stop you from being you because now you're going to be the only you out there. So now everybody going to see the real you. And then all the unaccountable people are going to make fun of you. They're going to say, oh my goodness, look at why oh man, you see him over there, ha 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 ha. Because they're a bunch of chicken shit ass cowards. So chickens of a feather flock in the same raggedy ass chicken coop together called Loserville. That's why people don't want you to be the real you. Because if you're the real you, you're going to recognize how fake they are. If you are the natural you, then all of this extraness is going to show up. And they want you to be sitting in a box somewhere being just as raggedy and unaccountable as them. And the answer is no. So what is the step one to being natural? Grow continually. Grow continually. Grow. That's how you become natural. Because when you grow, you're going to get taller and taller and taller and taller. The sun is going to be able to shine on you. You're going to get the first set of sun. You're going to get the rain first. You're going to get all the air, the purity and everything because you're going to be sitting up way, 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 way high up in the galaxy and not down on the ground. Now, you're going to get stronger and stronger roots. Because when something has been around for a long time and you try to excavate it, man, you're going to be digging forever trying to get those roots up. So you're going to be planted firm in the foundation that is you and growing, 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 growing every single day. That's every single day before